Good morning, traders. This is a review of the results of my month of November, just day trades only. The reason why we're looking at my spreadsheet is because when I go over here to Webull, and if I pick the whole month of November to show you my results, you're going to see a different number, 1381. And that's just because I was holding, still am holding one of them, two long-term investment stocks. SPLG I sold this month, and DG I'm just waiting to hit my profit target. I was gonna hold those indefinitely, but I decided, let's just focus on the day trading with this account, and that way I can use this screen to show you guys my results. But for now, they're not perfectly accurate. Every single thing but these two stocks is what I day traded this month. And the results of those day trades are right here. I made $3.99. And that doesn't sound like much, but when you consider that this is a cash account, not a margin account, so I can't use my full buying power on every trade, or I definitely can't use any leverage, like 4 times the buying power like most margin accounts can, then this number doesn't look so bad. So the other thing that's a little screwy is that I added some funds throughout the month, but that's not reflected in the P&L at all. But you see the buying power kind of have these leaps throughout the month. So what I did to get a better idea of how much growth this really is I averaged where I started with in November, and then where I started with after I had like a few deposits that I made, and then I added those two numbers together, divided by 2 to give me the average account size for the whole month, which was 207.95, and then I just divided my total P&L by that number to get the percentage of growth, which is 1.9%. Again, that sounds like, wow, that's terrible. You day traded a whole month only to get 1.9%. You must suck at day trading. But remember, the numbers you guys are hearing about, what kind of goals should I shoot for my growth per month? Oh, 5% a month, 10% a month, numbers like that. That's with margin accounts. That's with accounts where you're able to use not only all of your funds on every day trade if you wanted to, you can use up to 4 times those funds. So, and there are guys out there that are doing that, taking huge trades, and they're getting 0.25% return on a trade or whatever, and it's the returns are really bad. Most of my trades are 1% or better. So my trades are actually pretty good considering the cost of the trade. And considering that this is a cash account, this growth is really good. When I treat it more like a margin account, so the way I do that is I figure out my average cost per trade, actually per day. So average cost that I trade with every day. So how much money am I actually spending to trade with every day? Averaged out to about $50. So when I figure the growth based on my $4 of profit divided by that $50 or $3.99, I get the 7.98%. So that's basically 8% growth in 1 month. That's really good. I mean, if you could do that every single month, that's 96% growth, almost doubling your account every month. And this month was all about ironing down my strategy and my plan, and ironing out the kinks, I should say, and really dialing things in. And I think that's what I did this month. I found a lot of weaknesses and strengths of the plan, and I got rid of the weaknesses and emphasized the strengths, and things improved as the month went along. And every single yellow box you see, that's where I broke my strategy, I broke my plan, and almost every one of those is a loss. Which it should be if you're breaking your strategy and your plan, but occasionally you can break your rules and still make money, and I did on this trade here. But that doesn't make it a good trade, because if you continuously break your strategy and rules overall, you're gonna lose money, and that's reflective of all of those yellow trades. Almost all of them are losers, but one is a winner. So that is a great example of how, sometimes you can break your rules and make money, but if you do that in the long run, you're going to be losing money. So anyway, that is my recap for the month, and I already have my tracker set up for next month, and it's looking quite differently. I don't think I'm going to be taking 6 trades per day, but that's the maximum I'm allowed, so that's the way this is set up, just in case I do. I just have to renumber these because I just copy and pasted this thing 6 times, but there's 6 trades up there. And then you can see my buying power has already increased 271.20 versus 267.21 because I said to help grow the account, I'm going to deposit whatever amount I make. This would, of course, would only be if I'm in the green for the month. I'm going to deposit that amount into the account to basically double my returns. So that's why you see that little bump there. So that's what I'm starting with. You see it over here, 271.20. It's already in the account. So 271.20, and then basically I've just added a whole bunch of data points to every single trade that I take. Like what type of setup did I take? And then this stuff is normal, like yeah, I guess there's probably not going to be any data in this column, but this is just labeling, I guess, which trade it is. But and the cost of the trade, like how much money, how much did I spend on the shares that I bought, then the return on the investment, so how much did I make based on that, the risk, the dollar amount, like was I risking 6 cents per share or 10 cents per share, something like that, and then did the stock go to 2R? Because right now my strategy is to sell half at 1R. And I think with the type of stocks that I'm trading, that's the best thing to do because they're more volatile than, say, like mid-cap or large-cap stocks where people, better traders, more experienced traders, tend to, just hold for 2R no matter what, and they just, let it hit 2R or they sell at their stop and that's it. But with these type of stocks, I think that's a little bit aggressive. So for now, I'm just selling half at 1R and then letting the rest ride if it goes up, or selling if it hits my entry. If it does go to 2R, I'm going to make a note of it, and then I can add up at the very end of the month or the end of the week, my 2R P&L. So like this is like hypothetical P&L if I actually held it for 2R, and I can make a comparison to my actual P&L. And then by the end of the month, I'll know, would I have done better if I would have just set it and forget it for 2R, or did I do better by managing the trade? So that's it. That's everything for my month of November and my plans for December. I hope that you guys had a great month. I hope that you guys learned a lot from my videos. I know I learned a lot just by making them and reflecting on all my trades and trying to get better, trying to share information with you guys. It's helping me. They say that if you can't teach something, then you don't understand it well enough yourself. So that's kind of my idea behind helping teach new traders how to trade as I learn how to trade. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will see you guys December 1st. December 1st. That's tomorrow. All right, have a great day.